It's Memorial Day, and I thought I'd bring you out here in the garden. I've been incognito for a while. I went to urgent care and I have an ear infection and bronchitis. Yay for me. Gosh, I'm not even around people. I'm steady at home. I am not around people that much. I don't even know where I got it. Maybe I got it at the grocery store. Who knows? But I found these little guys in my garden, so I transplanted them and put them in a pot. I call these moss mounts. Rosemonts. Sorry, Rosemonts. I'm on antibiotics. Tomorrow will be today's my third day of being on it. She put me on amoxicillin. You have to see them, they're horse pills, so I have to cut them in half. I can't swallow them. I try to do home remedies, but home remedies take forever. And when your ear is hurting, and I have this electric sound in my ear. It's like I hear electric and I hear like static in my right ear. It's driving me crazy. It is. It just won't go away. So when I'm done with the antibiotics, if it doesn't go away, I'm going to have to go to the ENT. Which I go to him anyway for my asthma. So, but everything looks okay here in the garden. That's marshmallow. Looking good, and behind it is the chicory. I harvested the the lemon balm. You have to stay with me because I've been sick. I have been sick since the day after Mother's Day. It's just kicking my butt, man. But there's that. I harvested that. I dried them in my greenhouse. I actually cut them down, and they're on my kitchen table right now. So I'm going to put them in a jar when they dry out and crush them up and make lemon balm tea. I have the cherry tomatoes. They love to grow here. These are volunteers, and they come back every year. There's Steve the squirrel. I want to show you guys, I'll just hold on a second. Over here is where the pelleted woodpecker was, up in this tree. This neighborhood has like 50 to 100-year-old trees. This oak tree's ginormous, and when it rains, there's moss on the outside of the bark. So I'm pretty sure it's hollow there in the middle because raccoons are living up in there. And that's probably why the woodpecker is pecking at this tree to get bugs that have ingested themselves inside the bark. I read up on it. I had a subscriber. I love this subscriber. I've learned so much from her. She has her own YouTube channel, and she's awesome. Painting the skies again. So we've had almost 2 weeks of rain, and they just can't stop. But anyway, I planted some cabbage, and I put a net over them because I'm getting those white butterflies that they tend to lay eggs, their larvae, and it'll just eat the cabbage plant up. So I just put a little screening on them, something light, so they could still get the sun and the rain. I have 3 purple cabbage, and I'm gonna make fermented sauerkraut, which is really good for your stomach, digestive issues, which I always have. I've been harvesting my chamomile. They're about done. I'm gonna cut them down. They're about done. Thyme looks awesome. I got, how do I want to say this? It was last week, a few days ago. So before I went to urgent care, I came out here and I just totally planted my butt off. I planted like there was no tomorrow. I had to get my garden in because it was going to rain forever, and it did. I mean, you see, it is so wet. I got some sweet peas growing and weeds, but that's okay. Oh, it looks like some came out of the ground. I'll push those down in there. Everything got washed away, you know. There. Oh man, they sure did. I might have to replant them. And it's gonna get really hot soon, so they may not come back. They may not come up. Peas do not like hot weather. They just don't. So, you know, here's one. There's one right here. And up here. Over here. We'll see. So I planted yellow summer squash right here, and I got my marigolds beside them because of my favorite insect, squash bugs. Marigolds is supposed to help. I don't know, we'll see. They're not coming up. Oh, maybe they are. What's that? They might be. My cucumbers are. I got 4 plants, and that's what I planted. And I got my cage around them so they'll grow right on up and over. And I told you about trying to find watermelon that have seeds, non-GMO, blah, blah, blah. Well, here's my watermelon right there. Looks like I got 3 plants. And I'm excited. So I'm gonna baby these like there's no tomorrow. I'll be getting raspberries here soon. My oregano's doing great. I've been babying this too because I want to make some oregano oil. Look it up. Oregano oil is so healthy and it has so much benefits for you. And I'm going to make some. This is, I think, my Thai basil. And I'm going to let that grow. I'm pretty sure it is. Thai basil helps with anxiety when you make it with a tincture. And when I get enough Thai basil, I will do a video on how to make a tincture to help anxiety, okay? This is my mullein, which really got a lot of rain. I want to grow mullein, and many reasons why. Helps with lung function. And I have a few more plants, and I'll show you. I'm going to grow them back here. They like it back here. Sorry, my throat is, everything's draining, which is good from my ears down into my throat, which I think that's how I got bronchitis. But I'm going to grow some more. I'll show you. I have mullein in a cup. Started them by seed. Growing mullein is so easy. Now, comfrey, I'm having a hard time. So I might have to actually buy the plant comfrey through Amazon, which I've been checking into it and doing my research. Comfrey is a good fertilizer for your garden, your plants, anything that you want to grow. In your tiny garden, your big garden, your off-grid garden, comfrey is a natural fertilizer. Okay? So check into that. And I showed you my cabbage plants. They did good. So I might be late starting these. I don't know. What can I say? I'm sick. Right? My lettuce is not bolting. Thank you. But I did cut some back. I've had 2 salads out of it. Awesome salad. And I'm almost out of my homemade dressing. So as soon as I'm out of it, I will make a video on how to make homemade dressing. Now, my radishes are bolting. Okay, they don't like this hot weather, which we are actually getting. And I need to pick these, and I'm going to pick these in the morning and see if my daughter-in-law is supposed to come over here and get some radishes. But these might be too big. I don't know. My spinach is bolting, and they're going to seed, which that's fine. I'll save the seed for next year. I've never had to buy spinach seeds. And I might be able to cut some seeds. Let's see. I might be able to cut some spinach and put them in a smoothie because I'm starting to feel better, and I love spinach in my smoothie. I make blueberry pineapple smoothie, pineapple strawberry blueberry. Sometimes I'll put a half a banana in it. I just love smoothies, and I feel like it's very good for you. I eat that like for lunch, a smoothie. So here's a weed in my carrots. My carrots are doing good. They always have done good in this planter bag. So don't be afraid to plant carrots in your growing bag, on your porch, on your deck. And I didn't thin out the seeds or anything, and I will not. Never had a problem. You can have a tiny garden and grow carrots, guaranteed. And if you ever have any questions about it, let me know. And here's some carrots over here too. These are different color carrots. So they're purple, white, yellow. Very nutritional. They're doing great in containers. So I got carrots in the containers, and I got carrots in the bags, okay? I planted seed onions. You can see them down in there. They're probably got too wet. I don't know. We'll know later if the roots have caught into the dirt and they catch. If they catch, they'll grow. Okay, so only time is going to tell. It's too wet to know right now. But they're still standing up, so we'll see. Okay, it's just, it's the luck of the roll. See, like this one's down, so I'll put it up, put some dirt up there. Stand them up. Sometimes things don't work out, sometimes they do. Here's some more. They're laying down. That one looks pretty saturated. But you never know. You never know. Nature does what it wants. You love it, You be kind to it, you know? Just depends, you know? Okay, so I got some tomato plants here in cubs that I'm giving them away. They look awesome. I started these with seeds. Okay, they're doing great. There's my mullein, and I'm gonna actually plant this. You can use this in tea. You can make tinctures out of it, and you can smoke it. It's good for respiratory, but you got to remember, anything that's medicinal and that's herbs takes longer than actual, how do I want to say, medicine. Pharmaceutical medicine is faster than home remedy medicine, okay? You want to use this as soon as you feel sick. The first ailment of respiratory, okay? Because this isn't going to help me right now. It's just not. This is not going to help my bronchitis because I've had it way too long. Okay? Just herbs take longer than pharmaceutical meds. Okay, I got my peppers. Don't ask me what they are. I'm not going to know until they grow because I was like in a butt-kicking contest out here. And I totally just I only had 3 pepper plants that made it through seed. Okay, one of them's banana, one of them's jalapeno, and one of them's jalapeno mild. And I have no idea, and I won't know until I harvest them. But it's okay, you know. Like I said, I was out here just kicking butt out here. It's another plant, and I got it covered up because I got them white butterflies running around here. Okay, so here we go. I planted my onions. I planted my seed onions over here. Okay, I only got this many. Let me get these clovers out of here. I only got this many. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 onions from seed, and they're Vidalia. So they look like they're doing good here, and so I'm gonna leave them. I didn't know what to do with them, and I didn't want to kill them, so I put them in this planter thing that I got from Aldi. And they like it here. I'm gonna leave them here. You never know. My potatoes are doing very good. I'm very excited. They like the planter. I've never had a problem with potatoes in a planter bag. They love it. They already bloomed, so now it's just a waiting game of when it's time to harvest. When they start dying out, okay? It's gonna be a while yet. So I planted my green beans. So I got my green beans here. Okay. They're doing really good. I'm stoked. Some of them aren't. So what I'm thinking, they got washed away. See how they got washed away? See how the ground is? So what I'm gonna do is wait a few days, and if they don't come up, I'm gonna plant some more. See how it skips a little bit? I got more seeds. I'll just plant some bush beans in between these beans. I got my onions here. I did some research. Onions do good with tomatoes. They are a companion plant. Because I did not know where I was going to plant these at, because I can't harvest my garlic yet because it's not ready, because I always plant my onions where my garlic is. So I'm like, okay, I got to plant these somewhere else, and planting them by my tomatoes. It's perfect. So I got basil in between my tomatoes, and these tomatoes were started by seed. way after February. I think I started my seeds in April because they died in the greenhouse because it was too cold. I started my first sets of seeds of tomato plants in the house in February, and then I brought them out here in the end of March because it was nice and warm, but not warm enough, and they died. So I was watching a video of this lady who does a garden in Appalachia, south of here, North Carolina, and she just started her seeds, and I'm like, what? I'm gonna start mine. I went ahead and planted some eggplant. But like I said, I know it bothers me really bad that my green beans aren't coming up, but it's okay. I'll plant them. And you can see how there's like a ditch right here. I mean, we got a week's worth of rain. I mean, it rained constantly. It's the first time the sun's been up since last weekend. It's so nice to get out in the sun. I needed this. I've been picking my strawberries, even though I don't feel good. Got a lot of strawberries. I got, that's Early Girl tomato. I know that because she's the biggest. She's called Early Girl. And I got 3 Roma tomatoes, 1 Cicilline, and 1 Cherokee. And I'm pretty sure this one's the Cherokee. This one's a Cicilline, and the next 3 are Roma. And the basil's doing really, really good, except for this one. But I think, oh, I don't know. It looks bad. We'll see. Sometimes, oh, that looks bad. Too much water, man. Too much water. I can't believe how much it rained. But that's how it is right now. I wanted to get back with you all and tell you how I've been feeling. I'm trying to kick this, man. I really am. It's hard the older you get. It's really hard. See how my blueberries are doing. I'll be getting some. I wanted to buy another blueberry bush and put it like right here and have like a triangle blueberry patch. I still might. I don't know if I could find them. But if I get half a quart, probably less than that, a quarter of a quart, I'll save them, freeze them. Or I'll just use them. We'll see. But it's just me and Mike today. We're gonna cook some cheeseburgers on the grill. And I'm having a little lemonade wine. And we're gonna have some baked beans. And it's just us two. Because I don't want to give this sickness to my grandkids. 2 of my grandkids, their last day was Friday. I don't want to get them sick. And the youngest granddaughter, she's too young to get sick. She'll be a year old in July. So I feel like it's 2020 again. I gotta like keep myself away from my family. This is the first holiday I've ever been sick. It's like the worst to cook out with your family. It's just awful, but it is what it is, you know? You just gotta carry on. improvise. So me and Mikey, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cook out, have some baked beans, get our comfy clothes on, and probably watch a movie. And that's just the way it's gonna be on this memorial. So I wanna say happy Memorial Day to y'all. Have a great weekend. Monday, actually. And I will catch you on to the next video. I wanna show you how my herbs are doing on my patio. I'm growing some herbs up there, and I'll show you what I've been doing there, which I've planted them a long time ago, but they're totally growing. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.